and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys can hear me. I had to get out the house, y'all. In my last video, I had mentioned that I was just going through some things and I felt like I couldn't find peace while I'm in the house because of interruptions. Just life has been lifing. Not even outside of the house, just inside of the house. It's just have been lifing. I've been trying to find like a balance in filming um and it's not working. I'm not used to the complicatedness that's going on. The extra conversations, the extras. um, but if you watch my last video, I put in the description, my feelings, my thoughts, and like I said, and I'll say it again, like, y'all, it's like a big old hawk. Like, it's huge, just up there. Y'all see it on that building? But yeah, my problem is that I don't put people on my video because hush, but because it y'all, did I pick a bad spot? Because I mean, it's literally a hawk right there, and he is not like trying to give a. I just wish he would like just fly on off. But anyways, I'm out here in life trying to talk to y'all. A lot of things going on around here. Maybe I should move. I think I should move. I felt like this was like the best spot for me to sit and talk with you guys, but the hawk is hawking. And nonetheless, I know y'all just heard that, like, throwing like little, there it goes, flying over there, throwing like little acorns on the overhead thing right here. If you let these birds ruin you, they gonna ruin you. So I just get up and walk away. Y'all, I got a bump right there. I just got my face together, but Mother Nation decided she wanted to come through, and yeah, I'm gonna sit right here. Hopefully you guys can see me, but yeah, like I was saying, I don't put my family in my videos because of private issues, and I don't put them in a video because that's just not something I do. Now, if they walk into the video, then that's okay with me. That's totally fine with me. But I'm not going to just invite them into my videos. My son, my boyfriend, y'all already know how they are. Them two, they're not going to be like, they just pop up, but they don't really pop in. So, I'm sitting at the park. Or the little playground. But my sister, she's one that will pop in, and she's not, going to disrespect me on my video or say anything crazy. And if she does, it's nothing to y'all. Yes, I'm looking behind me and everything because, honey, these hawks are no joke. I ain't never heard of a hawk eating a person, but I've seen a hawk tear a bird to pieces, like shred. Um, but just seeing that just made me feel some type of way. I think I'm gonna go sit on this bench because that was like a little bit uncomfortable. So, anyways, uh, yeah, I won't put my relatives or anybody in my video that's not willing and not wanting to be put in the video. There's always that respect that I have for my family. Um, and I'm not wanting to pressure anyone. I love doing what I do on my own. And I think like the tongue is very like powerful. Like before, y'all, I wouldn't have ever thought about how powerful your tongue is and how powerful your tongue can make somebody feel. And yeah, I feel like the stuff in my past is facing me dead on now because that same tongue that I had in my, like, I wouldn't say like past of last year, I would say past, like I would say few, like this past year, my tongue was very, very like powerful and just saying whatever it felt. Whatever was on the heart, that's what, you know what I mean, I felt. I really want to go back to that little spot I was sitting at because I felt comfortable enough over there. So we're back. I just feel so comfortable right here and just nature without like the hawks talking to each other, the birds. I could deal with regular birds and they're tweeting and chirping. I love that because that goes along with nature. But when a hawk come and try to mess up what you got going, and nobody invited him or her. But anyways, like I was saying, nobody don't know how powerful their tongue is and how powerful it is for them to hurt someone. And so, like, in my little journey, like, and it's really not a little journey, it's a big journey, but right now it's taking little steps, you know, to complete my journey. But whenever God says I'm completed, you know, this journey is completed, you've learned your lesson, and take everything that I've taught you and move forward. And this time you'll know how to handle situations more better than you did this past year. And so, y'all, this feels so good to get out. Like when I tell you I'm an emotional being right now and I'm really just holding it in. I'm literally holding it. Like it's like on the tip. But anyways, I'm one person that, let's just say, if I have a routine and I'm used to nobody being in that routine but me, um, and even when like my boyfriend was we had our own little like thing going on, routine and stuff. He was never ever interrupting. You know, I got my mace and stuff, just in case. Um, he would never interrupt anything. Never interrupt my videos. Never, like, you would not know he was there. Like, unless he just really wanted to say something. And it's always something he would say on the video, but he would not like be faced on the video. So I was okay with that. But with all the interruptions and the talking and me, I love to edit. I love editing. And um, having like that extra person in your videos all the time, it's not stressful. It's not like it doesn't bother you, but it does bother you when you know that, hey, I'm the only person that it's always in my video. So um, being the only person that edits my own video, I'm used to a certain type of way of editing, a quicker way of editing. I edit my videos like, so it takes people maybe 1 or 2 days to edit their videos, just depending on how long it is. But it takes me literally, if I make a 30-minute video, it's gonna take me about 30 minutes to edit that video, because I know how to get it done. But of course, if you make an hour-long video, it's gonna take you a little bit. It probably take me like an hour or two just to edit that video if I want it how I want it to look, and vision, like my vision for that video. Um, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but I'm not used to editing people's voice out on each video, and it's getting draining. And the other day, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I was not in the mood to do Vlogmas. Not Vlogmas. I cannot wait to Vlogmas, because that's what I really do is Vlogmas. I don't do Vlogtober at all, because I'm a fall person, but I'm not a filming Vlogtober type of person. But I will film Vlogmas because I love Christmas. It's my jam. But I decided that, you know what? I always think, like, when things happen in my life, I always think about Jesus carrying that cross, God carrying that cross to his own deathbed. Like, he carried that big cross to his own deathbed. So it's just like, am I going to give up, or I'm going to keep going? Of course, I'm going to keep going, because guess what? God had to keep going. Even when he stumbled, even when he tripped, even when he fell and nobody helped him up, he had to keep getting back up with this big cross on his back. Y'all, that just does something to me. My words, like, it's just like, now that God lays it on my heart, he lays this stuff on my heart constantly, daily, to remind me, you know, I'm no perfect person, and I don't want to be perfect. And I don't want my life to be perfect. But I'm no righter than the next person that's trying to be right. I'm no righter than that person. Um, I have my wrongs. I've done my wrongs. I've done my deeds. And those are just personal matters that God is facing me with, and I'm dealing with those those issues, personal issues, on my own. Trust, they're not demons. They're personal issues. Um, but I cast out all negativity around me that try to break me. I cast that out. I love Jesus. I love His Word. I love just everything about Him. I love His faithfulness. I love that He can sit down and we can talk when there's no one to talk to. And of course, I can vent to you guys. But if I'm not able to run to you guys, I know that I can just sit and stop where I'm at in a quiet spot and talk to Him about my problems. Now, I was looking at this week was based off Proverbs in the Bible, and I wrote down this little word that I get. I have the Bible app. If you don't have that, definitely get it. And I was doing devotional this morning because I was feeling some type of way. As I was filming this video, or trying to film this video inside the house, it was just like, Satan, get behind me, like get in a ditch. You know what I mean? Because this is Team Jesus here. Everything about me is Team Jesus. He shed His blood and covered me with His blood as He was dying. I'm Team Jesus, baby. You know what I mean? Get me behind me. And I'm not trying to call anybody that, you know what I mean, negativity. I'd rather call you negativity. But then at the end of the day, it's just like calling somebody like negative, like this person negative, this person did this person did that. You know what I mean? Like, watch your tongue. Watch what you say. Watch, and more than that, watch what you think. Because thinking tends to make things roll off your tongue. I'm one of those people where if I'm thinking hard about something, it's going not to be like this crazy person or whatever. Whatever I'm thinking sometimes just comes out. Like, there's no filter. And I've learned a lot. Like, before it was no filter, and I've learned a lot to hold my tongue, because like I say, the tongue is very powerful. If you don't know how to use your tongue, it could be very powerful. When I'm saying it's very powerful, you either have the option to hurt or to help, or to just not say anything. You know that as saying our moms always told us, if you don't have nothing. So guys, I've had to come back because my camera died, and I just made a cup of pumpkin spice vanilla latte. And then my sister had made some cinnamon sugar and something, and I put it on top, and it just made it taste really good with this cinnamon. I love cinnamon in my coffee, period. And I sometimes just forget to add it in because just a little touch of cinnamon just, I don't know, it just makes me happy. Pumpkin spice makes me happy, but when we can't get our cinnamon spice, our pumpkin spice, I go to like the cinnamon and creamer combo. But we left off at, I was going to read the passage that I had from my morning devotional. If you guys have the Bible app, I'm definitely on there. I think I am under keeping it minimal on the app. If not, I'll double check and leave a link in the description so you guys can go and follow me. We can kind of have like devotional together. I don't know if this camera is like lopsided, but we're gonna work with what we got because I literally got you guys in my mom's flower pot to hold you up. So we'll just keep going. So when I last left off, it is so peaceful, y'all. Like, I just love being outside in nature, just listening to the birds and seeing the people out happy, coupled up with their kids and stuff. But y'all, I am feeling some type of way. I don't know, like I say, emotional wise, I'm holding it pretty good. I know I need to let it out, but right now I'm a little overwhelmed with a lot. But good days and knowing that I'm out of my storm that I was in, and pretty much I'm following God, and I'm not going to let nothing or anyone push me off my journey. Um, I'm happy. Um, my relationship with Christ is good. Like, it's good. My relationship with myself, I'm good. Finding myself, getting to know myself, getting to know who I am. Keep hearing like I hear something behind me. But it's a bird. Um, but just getting to know and being able to not be able to walk by myself and have to walk by myself on this journey is amazing, and knowing that he's walking with me. And my relationship in general with like my family is cool. My boyfriend is amazing. Like, it's amazing. Like, God will take you from something and show you, like, he will put it in your face and show you how much you need to work on you to better you so that you can be better for that person. Have you ever heard of the phrase, I can't love you unless I love myself? Until I love myself, then I can love you. And I never had an issue with the loving myself part. It was the part of me finding out who I am and what God wants for me, and who am I to judge y'all? Like, that's why I say, and I put, like, your tongue is the powerful thing. And so I think when we left off before the phone went to wanted to die, well, died. I was saying, like, our mothers used to teach us, if we didn't have like nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all. So if you were thinking something not nice about that person, mostly 9 times out of 10, it's gonna come out. Like the filter is it's gonna erupt, and you're gonna say what you feel. Um, well, I just feel like even with our parents telling us about not saying anything nice, I feel like we all have said something mean, something rude, something just just hurtful and daunting, and our words was very powerful to that person that was in front of us, and we didn't even realize what we said. And some people realize what they say and then just really don't have a heart, or they just say it because they've been hurt in their life, and they don't know. um and they haven't been taught by you might have never been taught by your parents not to be mean, not to say anything negative or anything like that. um I believe the older generation, or they spoke what they spoke. I am like not older generation, but I'm old generation. Oh, just oh. um, um, but the upcoming mothers in this new generation, if you have kids that you can teach them at a young age, I would definitely not teach them the old phrase of you don't have anything to say, don't say it, don't say it at all. I would just start teaching them how powerful their tongue is. I would start teaching them how powerful their tongue is, and how powerful their brain is, because your brain is the one that controls your tongue. So whatever you're thinking, it's going to definitely roll off, especially if it's not something that, it's going to be good said. It's going to come out. There's no need of holding it back, because it's going to come out. But that's what I'm teaching my son, how strong and powerful the tongue is, and also how powerful his brain is. So if you turn off before you even think of that negative thought, turn it off. Just say, Lord, help me, guide me into a peaceful room where I can just turn this negative energy off, this negative thought off. And I know it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because it was hard for me, and it still is hard for me. But I know enough just to think and not say. It's okay with thinking, but it's not okay going ahead and blabbing it out. You know what I mean? You just gotta train yourself and pray about it and ask God to heal your thoughts. I got a long way with that. You know what I mean? Like, I got the thoughts. I can think. You can think what you want, but it's just the thought of turning that thought off. And that's how my mind is pretty much processed at this point. And so, like, when I'm going through different obstacles in my situation in the house, I'm turning, even though I think certain things, I'm turning off of those vibes. Like, I'm turning it off for myself, because, like, y'all, I know how I can get. Like, I know how I can get, and used to get. And so, like, it's just like, I don't want to dig up old pain from the past. I don't want to dig up old hurt. I don't want to dig up the old Andrea. Like, I remember her, and, like, she is definitely something else, and she is definitely someone I want to forget about. And there'll be days where, God will put her in front of me just to test me to see if, have you forgot about her? What do you remember about her? Let's just have a chat about her. Because, even though God brings out the storm, if something's not going right, I believe He can still put you back in that storm, and show you need more time to process this and know what is going on in your life. But anyways, I had that scripture I had read my devotional on the Bible app, and I've been reading Proverbs. Proverbs has been an amazing scriptures from Proverbs in the Bible have been very, very healing and helping. And then also, especially with mental health, mental health and health. Because if you have mental health, then you need mental health. So it kind of go together. People been needing an outlet, with life lately. And my outlet with mental health, because I know how my mental health used to get at a young age. So I started dealing with really bad mental health at a young age, and it was never like the mental health where I was going to, of course, do some harm to myself. It was mental health, as in, thinking. And the only thing I did and this was when I was younger, to just ease the pain was cut. So it was ease the pain and cut. But God delivered me from that. And also NyQuil was one of my things to run to, because I was dealing with a lot of things in my childhood. And it was crazy. Yeah, like, I'll tell you guys the story. Like, and this journey has taught me a lot, that I need to open up. I need to be a witness not only for God, but a witness for myself, as far as living my testimony, sharing my testimony with you guys, and my life experience. You know what I mean? Because you just never know. I can open up so many doors to inspiration of helping some man or some other woman that has been through what I've been through, and wasn't able to break that generational curse of coming out and telling their story, and now have hope to either find a way or just come out and tell their story. You just never know. So I am going to be sharing, because this is my documentary for my son. And when my son get older, and if God calls me on home, he'll have my channel to look back on and be like, this is my mom, this is what she went through, this is how I can better myself. Because I teach my son all the time, in your mind, every kid wants to be like their mom, every kid wants to be like their dad. We're their heroes. But I tell my son that I am not your number one hero. God is. Jesus himself is. And that's how I want it to be. And I want you to look back on everything your mom went through, every struggle, every tear, every heartache, every emotion, everything I've been through. And know that your mom took a journey with God, and she feel good, and that's all we really need to do is stop what we're doing, stop living life so fast, and just walk with God. Take time and walk with God. I'm living this slow, minimal, soft life. And I am definitely becoming more in tune with God Himself. I'm becoming more in tune with myself, and I'm just being in tune with everything that I'm supposed to do as a woman, a mother, somebody's woman, um, um, sister, niece, um, a aunt to my weird babies. um, but because I'm not an aunt in real life, I would love to be an aunt, but um, I just this journey is to be documented, like for my son. I told you guys like I never intended to come on YouTube and make anything, but if they would bless me with something, I would be so grateful because that would go straight to my son um, college fund. But it's YouTube, they got picks and chooses. But let's go into what I wrote down because it just stuck out to me, and I want you guys to be included in what I was feeling and the questions that in my devotional they were asking. So it's Proverbs 12:6. Sorry, y'all. I told you I got y'all like standing up on some rocks in a plant thing. So I'm gonna just turn it this way. Proverbs 12:6 teaches that our words have the power to destroy and the power to build up. Are we using the word from our tongue to build up people or destroy others? Question. So, are you using your tongue to build up someone or destroy somebody? Who is in charge of your hurtful things come tumbling out of your mouth, out of our mouth? Of course, you are in charge. I'm going to just, because I know, speaking from experience, I was in charge of the things that was coming out of my mouth. It wasn't being from, I'm just going to say, who was that person? Because that's not the person that I am today. But just looking back on the things that person said, which is the old Andrea, it came from me. It came from what was on the brain. It came from hurt. It came from pain. It came from trauma from my past. It came from me being hurt by a certain person and crying out to another certain person for help, and wasn't able to get the help that I needed. So it was just like something I felt like that was walked over and never um, this person should have went to jail, like been put up under jail by another person. And um you know um but um I just felt abandoned. Like my whole life just been felt abandoned. It was something that was never talked about. um and I would take that hurt, that pain, and hurt the person that I love so dearly to myself, like so dearly to me. And um, it was just the way that God put everything into one paragraph and summed up everything that I've said hurtful, how powerful the tongue is. Hurtful, and how powerful, like, even body language, body physical, being physical, or being so aggressive the way I was being, and not having any feeling, like no feeling, no thoughts behind what I was doing. Now, you have thoughts before you do it, but after you do it, it's just like, it's like there's no thoughts after the fact until it's done. And so the fact that God could sit me down and keep me down and show me, like, who is this? This is not my child. This is not somebody I put on earth and gave my life up for. No, this can't be, you know. But yeah, he sent me down plenty of times on my journey. Like, we gonna talk about this. And that's the whole process of healing. That's the whole process, because I have to heal myself as well. Um, and if you don't understand, like, even if you've done something wrong to a person and you know you're wrong, you still, that person that did wrong still has to heal. Period. You still have to heal. Um, and you would think, like, why would you have to heal? Because you're the one that did it. You're the one that went through all this stuff in your brain, and said what you said, and knowing that now you need to heal your brain, because if you don't heal your brain, it's just gonna keep being that generational curse. It's gonna keep being that power of the tongue. That's how it's gonna be. So yeah, you just have to. It's a little cat over there playing, just by itself, making a good day for himself. But you just we're just in a world of today where life is lifing, and like I said before earlier, it don't have to be outside where it's lifing. It can be inside your house where it's lifing. Um, and sometimes God will take things away from you in order for you to see clearer, like, this is the next step, this is what's going to happen, because you didn't see what was going to happen. You know what I mean? Even if a person is trying to tell you, this step, we need to do this step, this, if God says different, that's what's going to happen. And so God said different. God said sit down, take some time, rebuild yourself back up, and get back on it, because I know you got it. I know you got it. I know this journey is going to take you through hoops, baby. But as long as I'm out of the storm, God took me out of the storm. The storm. I couldn't see nothing because of the storm. And since God has took me out of the storm, it's been better. It could be better, but it's gonna be days where there's gonna be days where it's not gonna be good, but it's not gonna be bad. And so I'm just here to share my truth, my little testimony, my inspiration for the morning. That God got us. If you're going through anything, know that God got you. With all said, God got you, just like He got me. And I tell my boyfriend that all the time. God got us. Like we are in our like little separate lives, and you know, but at the end of the day, we're still in the same state. We still in Dallas together. So we still can do things together and stuff like that. But my main thing was like, I didn't see it at the time. I think that should be like something else. I'm gonna write this down because that should be something else we should talk about in the next video. Keep the enemies out of your business. Truth. Not your business. Period. Period. So many periods. But anyways, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope you guys took something from the video. If you are experiencing mental health, if you're experiencing generational curses, if you're experiencing just that powerful tongue that you cannot unpower and soften that tongue up, that's so cute. Comment below and let me know what your issue is. Maybe we can talk about it, because I am here for you. I am here for the ride. Like, y'all, I am thinking about podcasting. So I have so much to talk about, so much inspiration to share. People be like, Andrea, you should be a speaker. No. The farthest I'm going to go speak is on my YouTube channel. And then just like maybe 10 to 15 ladies or men, mixture, whatever, I could speak like that. But like in front of like a conference or something, girl. But if God lays it on my heart and He take all this, like just all this fear that I have on stage, girl, yes, I would definitely do it. But I'm here for you. Everybody in the comments, we're here for you. Even if there's no comment in my comments, just know that I'm still here for you. So just to let you know, I'm the only person that's going to be commenting back on my channel. Trust, we ain't making no bucks over here from YouTube. So everything is done by Andrea. Everything is done by me. So, but yeah, I feel so good, y'all. I feel like when I'm trapped inside, like I just feel like a lot happens, like a lot of opportunity for things to happen. I feel choked up. And most of the time when I'm doing my videos, y'all, I'm doing them even in the evening or early mornings before work, like this before work. And then most of the time it's during the evenings because that's the only time I can record. But Lord's willing, I will definitely um, see you guys tomorrow. And I know that I'm late on my Vlogmas, but Vlogmas Vlogtober, but it's okay. We updating it. Okay, we're updating it. Okay. So hopefully I can get this out quick today, and then the original video that I need to get out as well, and then we'll be caught up. So 3 videos, one day, trying to catch up on Vlogmas. Look, go ahead and turn on all post notifications, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know I got cool vibes over here. We vibing. It's always good energy over here. Um, we live in the minimal life over here. This is soft. This is soft. This is a soft life over here. And yeah, we talk about everything. We chat about everything over here. From hauls to cleaning, if I can do that. If you guys didn't know, I'm currently back home with my mom, and um, it's a process. This is part of healing. This is part of the journey. It's an emotional roller coaster, but I'm getting through it with God's grace, His peace, His faithfulness, His mercy. God He's the only one of a kind to me, man. Like my father who is in heaven. Amazing guy he is. But I'll catch you guys later. Bye.